How's it going? Did you miss me? All right, look, my voice is going to be crappy this time, so if the audio is off, I'm sorry, but this is about as much as I can muster. I was sick Wednesday, hence no coffee talk. Um, I actually wound up going to the doctor and getting a shot, a steroid shot to help with that. But the interesting thing is even though wife and the kiddo um, both tested positive for flu, and the kiddo tested positive for strep on Wednesday, so bonus. My tests for strep, COVID, and flu all came back negative, but the doc said, it could just be that since my symptoms started Tuesday night, that it's too early and the tests are going to come back negative even though I've got it. So she sent me home with Tamiflu and some pills to help with the cough suppressant that I can take. And she said, give it till Friday. If you don't feel any better Friday or you feel worse, she wanted me to take a flu, one of those over the counter flu tests, and then let her know. So my wife's feeling better today, and I was not. So she got up and went and got a flu test for me. And wouldn't you know it, I tested positive for flu A, whatever that means. The over the counter flu test now test for like COVID and flu A and flu B. I don't know what the difference is. I don't know. I do know that wife had A and daughter had B, or vice versa. Anyway, we've had both in here, so it was a crapshoot as to which one I got, and I got A, whatever that means. So I have called the doc, and actually I called, but they were at lunch, so I submitted through the online chart thing a message saying, hey, tested positive for flu. I feel like death warmed up. Call in the antibiotic. So hence the voice being a little scratchy. But I didn't want to go into the weekend without recording a video, because this is the crazy thing about YouTube. And it's not necessarily YouTube, but just the creation process. I still want to do it even though I'm sick. I think about it. Like, I wanted to make a video. I just physically couldn't for Wednesday. Um, but today I'm off work, not because I'm sick, but because in 2025, I started a new schedule at work where I do a 980 schedule. And for those of you not familiar with a 980 schedule, that basically means you work 9 hours a day, and that way you rack up your 40 hours, your 80 hours in 2 weeks faster. So that way, every other Friday, you have a 3-day weekend. And this is my first 980 Friday of the year because I just started it. And wouldn't you know it, my first 980 Friday, and I get to spend it sick. I didn't even sleep in. Didn't even really sleep in. I got up as usual this morning because the older kid going to school, the younger one stayed home. Uh, and yeah, just typical morning stuff. But man, I had to go back to bed. I laid back down for a little bit while G was going to get the the flu test and stuff, and she woke me up to do it. So yeah, I just find it interesting that it's my first 980 Friday, and I'm spending it sick. So I had things that I was supposed to be doing today. I'm wiped. I'm just drained. I don't know. This is probably going to be a hero take of a video, coffee talk, because yeah, I'm feeling, as my mom would say when I was a kid, I'm feeling pretty puny. So, yeah, I hope your Friday is going better and that your weekend is going better than what mine is looking. But yeah, I keep seeing Tracy's been like killing it, recording every day and doing such a good job on that. And, I've been seeing Graham and Earl and everybody. So it's like, man, I miss putting out videos. And here's the thing. This is a perishable skill. Anybody who does this will tell you that it's like if you don't record for a while, it's harder to get back into that, and it's harder to start talking to the camera again. At least it is for me. Um, so maybe not everybody, but for me, it's if I don't keep a consistency and keep recording and doing something, then it seems like starting back up is harder. Kind of like exercise, when you stop exercising for a while and then you got to start up again. It always seems harder in the beginning to get going, but then once you get in the habit and the routine of it, then yeah, same thing with recording. Oh, and the reason why today's video is late is because I heard my phone vibrate and I'm thinking maybe it's the package being delivered. I ordered something really cool, and Tracy knows about it. And I wanted to do a video about it today because I got the notice yesterday that it's actually arriving today, but then I got notice from Amazon that it bumped out. It didn't get here in the morning like it was going to. Instead, it's going to be like later. So now I don't know. It might be 10 o'clock before it shows up. I don't know. But I was excited about it because it's a new thing, and it goes along with letter writing and journaling and stuff I've talked about before. And I had this idea that I wanted to add another component to not only my journaling, but to letters that I send to friends and family. And this idea popped in my head. And thanks to a few quick Google searches, I found one solution that was more expensive, that I was like, I don't want to spend that much on it. But then I had the idea a few days later. I was like, wait a minute, there's this. And then I found that product, and it was way cheaper. I think it was like less than half. Yeah, it was less than half. So all that mystery is to say, I am excited about a package coming today, and I will be sharing that with you in a future video. Who knows, maybe this weekend if I feel up to it. But anyway, I just want to say thanks. Thanks for hanging out, and thanks for all the get well wishes and the advice. Warrior, I've seen your comments about resting and trying not to do too much, and I'm trying to do that, man. So anyway, that's going to be it for this video. Like I said, it's going to be a rambling of a hero take, but just because I missed you. So I'm going to drink my coffee, which the warm coffee feels really good on my throat. I'm going to check and see if the doc has called in that prescription yet. So enjoy the rest of your Friday, and I'll see you in the comment section. I'll try. I'm behind, y'all. I am like behind 4 days now on comments, 3 days on comments. I will catch up. If you have commented, I will. If you left a comment, I will catch up. I've just been sick. Sorry. But I will catch up. But I will see you in the comment section. I promise.